Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my Creative Time with Emma, and also welcome to another Tag It Tuesday. For today, my team and I are creating different tag ideas for you, and for those of you who have been following me, you know how much I absolutely love creating tags, so I love this day. So anyways, I am going to show you what I'm using for my tag. I'm using the mini Valentine's Day sets, and I'm using the Happy Valentine's Day Teacher, and then I'm using Always Love to Read, but I'm not using any of the sentiments this time. I'm using these two, the bookmark die and that die right there, okay? So, and then the paper I am using, it's from Dress My Craft, and it's For You Always, okay? Okie dokie. So I wanted to do this here. I had actually had this plan to do a couple of weeks ago, so I had already stamped Happy Valentine's Day Teacher on here. I just changed my mind with my projects. I ended up doing something else. So I wanted to go ahead and just actually finish this project on camera with you today. So basically I cut it out using that powder paper, and I like that pattern paper because it is a heavier cardstock. The one I like to use for these, if you want it to be a thicker version, I use like the heaviest one, I believe. You could get like a 110-pound cardstock. I like to use a paper tray ink because theirs is definitely a heavy cardstock. And if you want, I had one person ask me, what about this little parts? Like, what if they rip? They're going to rip if you use a lightweight cardstock. I can tell you that right now. But if you use a heavy cardstock, and if you're, you know what I'm saying, you're a little gentle, I think it'll be fine. Now, what one of my design team members did was they went ahead and they created this, and they also laminated it, which I thought was a clever idea. So you could use these one or two ways. You could just go ahead and just put this in the book like so without using this feature, or you can use this feature. So let me just okay, let's pretend this is a book here. So you could just go ahead and just put it in like so and use it as just like that, or you could use it how it was intended to, just like that, okay? But like I said, if you're like worried about it, definitely use a heavy cardstock. And if you want to laminate it, it's just, if you want to use it like this, just make sure you get your little X-Acto knife and just kind of trim around the sides here when you laminate it, and I think it'll be just fine. I love this set, and I think this is perfect for a teacher. And you can make a few of these, like a little, you know what I'm saying, give her a little bundle of these, because I'm pretty sure teachers read more than one book, right? So I'm going to go ahead and just adhere. I'm just going to adhere everything flat on here, especially since it's a bookmark. Now I'm going to turn this into a tag as well. So we're just going to go ahead and just get this on here. And put this on here like so. Alright, hold on, I just want to make sure I get this in the center. Actually, you know what, I think I better do it this way better. There we go. Okay, just like so. And then what I'm going to do, since I am going to turn this into a tag, because what if the teacher wants to just use it normal and not want to use this feature, at least they'll have something at the top to hold the page. You know what I'm saying? Like to help find her page quickly, just in case this gets hidden in the book. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this hole puncher. This is a 1/8 hole puncher, and just punch it right here, right there in that center, wherever that point is. Let me make sure. I don't want to put it too close to the edge. You know what? I'm not using this one because this isn't giving me too much leeway there, and I don't want it to come apart. So we're going to go with plan B here. We're going to get a different, what do you call that? A different hole punch. And I thought I had I did have my, I think it was like a 1/16 size hole punch. Let me see if I find it here on my desk. Okay, I found it. This is the We Are Memory Keepers here, and I want to say this is, let's see, probably 1/16 size. I don't see the little size. It probably was on here. Maybe it came off. But we're going to use this whole, and you see how there's a lot more room that you could actually work with there. So we're going to go ahead again, put it where that little point is. Right below that point. There we go. Perfecto. See, perfect. Okay. And then now we're going to go ahead and thread this in here. Like I said, if you want to mass produce this, definitely use a card. Now, if you want to, because I had a friend who actually created these for all of her teachers, and she didn't have any thick, she did not have any thick pattern paper. So what she used a heavy cardstock, and then she went ahead and she used a heavy cardstock at the bottom, and then she got the pattern paper because it was a really thin quality, and she went ahead and cut it out again and just, you know, made the bottom layer the heavy cardstock and made the top layer her actual pattern paper, because she wanted to do less, like saying it was something similar to this. All she wanted to do was make something that was decorative already, and all she had to do was stamp on the heart. So we came up with that. I thought that was a good idea. So that's what she ended up doing, and she said it worked beautifully. Okay, so that's it. Like I said, we are going to keep this super simple because there's only so much you can do with the bookmark, because it's basically what it's made for, a bookmark. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing. So I think this is really cute. So you could put this on a little gift bag for your teacher with her favorite book in there. Find out what her book is, or even give her a few books with a couple of these. I think it's really cute, and I really love the way it came out. So that's it, everybody. Literally a super simple tag slash, and I like it because it serves two purposes. It's a tag and a bookmark. So that's it, everyone. Head on over to my blog at www.creativetimeforme.com to see what the rest of my amazing team has for you today. Yeah, that's it, everyone. I keep forgetting I keep thinking I have to tell you something else, but I don't. So that's it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Have a fabulous day, and I will see you back here soon. Bye-bye.